Hi guys, in this video I will show you the O-OLL, which is the part 3 of the CFOP method. So I hope that you have seen the two parts which I made earlier. So if you not, no worries guys. I have a link to my video in the description. You can just check that up and then come to this video. So in my last video I taught you the cross and then the F12. In this video I'm going to teach you how to solve the top layer guys. So solving the top layer is called as orienting last layer. So what's orienting last layer? Just you're just going to solve the top layer. So there are 57 O-OLL cases, which sounds a lot, right? So for you guys, there's just 7 O-OLLs if you learn the two-look O-OLL. So what's two-look O-OLL? You just have 7 cases with all the edges matching up. I'll tell you what do I mean. So this step will be like the beginner's method guys. So after solving the F12, we're gonna make an yellow cross. You know in the beginner's method. So you know that. So I'll just go really fast and just you know that. So the first case is the L-shaped case. If you get an L, so don't keep it at the back, keep it in the front. Like that. This should start from the front and should end it on the right side. So if it's like that, you're just gonna push this L to the bottom or the right side layer. Just gonna do an F wide to bring this one to the right side layer. So like that to bring this whole to the right side layer, and then you're just gonna take this to the top, push this pair out, push this down, and you're gonna bring this one back, and you're gonna bring this one to the top. That makes a cross. So the second case is you would have a line guys. If there is a line case, simple guys, just keep it horizontal in front of you, and then instead of doing wide F, this time we are gonna do just an F, and then just repeat the same as the L case. We are gonna do R, U, R prime, U prime, and instead of doing wide F prime, we are gonna do an F prime, and that makes a cross. So the next case is you would have a dot. If you have a dot, you can just do any arc in both of them. I usually do the line case because I do it faster. So for example, if I do the line case, I would get this L case. Then just do the L case. That makes the cross. The next step is to flip these corners. So how to flip is not like doing U R prime U prime R guys. You're gonna flip it using 7 algorithms, which is 7 cases guys. So if you think okay that's a lot, I've learned that in something like 1 to 2 months, then you can just do the U R prime U prime R in the beginner's method. So we do like keep it in face the yellow face, just doing U R prime U prime R, U R prime U prime R. Bring this one here, repeat the same until you flip this yellow and that faces you. If it faces you, just do an F prime or F, then you solve the yellow. So this is not you should not use this regularly guys. You should learn the two-look O-OLL, which is because it's just a set of move which will make you faster guys, instead of doing U R prime U prime R repeatedly. So let's go for the first case. So the first case is the double headlight. So what this double headlight is, you would have 2 corners facing you and 2 corners facing at the back. So what you do is just make one of the pair at your front. So bring that to the front, it's in the front. Next we're just gonna do this arc. So let's do it. R U to R prime U prime R U R prime U prime R U prime R prime. That's all. Now I'll tell you how to memorize this one. Simple guys. You're gonna do like just gonna bring this pair to that side. So I'm just gonna do R and U2 to bring this to place. Just do an R prime so that this one goes to its place. If you do an R prime, this edge and this one will be in its place. Next you're just gonna do is you're gonna bring this one back here, and then we are again put this one there by doing an R U R prime. Then again we are going to put this one in and then insert it. by doing R, U prime, R prime. That solves the case. So the next case is the fisheye. So in fisheye, what we have is that you have two corners flipped, but two corners will face the opposite side. If you have like that, bring one corner to the left side layer, and then you can just do this here, which is wide R, U, R prime, U prime, wide R prime, F, R, F prime. That's it, guys. So how do I memorize this? Simple, guys. You're gonna bring these two layers to the top by matching white and yellow like that. Then push these three by doing an U. Pair this one to its original position. You're just gonna bring this one back. Then you're gonna bring this one to its position. Then we're gonna insert it by doing a sledgehammer, but this time we're gonna do a wide R move in a sledgehammer. So wide R prime, F, R. Now we are going to do in wide R, we are going to just do an R and then F prime. That solves white as well as the yellow. The next is the headlight case, guys. So you would think, what? Again a headlight? No, guys, this is different. In this one, you would just have two corners flipped, not four corners. So if you get like that, we are not going to keep this in the front, we are going to keep this at the back. So keep it at the back. Next, you are going to do the L, which is R to D prime, R, U prime to R prime, T, R, U prime to R. That's it, guys. That's how you do that. So you would think, okay, how do I memorize this one now? So keep it at the back. Next, you are going to bring this corner piece to the front by doing an R2. Bring it to the front, then push this away by doing a D prime. Bring this corner to this place by doing an R, U to R prime. Pair this yellow with this yellow, and then we're just gonna put this one at the back. We're gonna solve this one by in the back by doing an U2 like that. Make this one and then R. That solves this case. The next case is you would have two corners flipped, but these two are now diagonal. This is a diagonal swap or the L case. So if you have like that, just keep one corner at the right side, guys. So you would have corner on the right side, but you can also bring this corner at the right side, right? Why do I face this one? Because the yellow piece should face you. So it's facing and it's in the right side. Then you can just do that. So this is like the fisheye, guys, but in this one you're gonna do an F prime at the starting. So what if we do an F prime at the starting? So F prime, and then just do like the case, which is wide R, U, R prime, U prime, wide R prime, F, R, and then we are not gonna do an F prime. We're just gonna stop with the F, and that solves this case. So the next case is the soon case, guys. So in the soon case, you would have cross, and a corner will be solved. Three corners will be flipped. So if you have like that, keep the solved corner in the left side and one unsolved corner in the right side. So two will be in the right side. So if you have like that, and the yellow piece should face you. If it's like that, then you can just do the soon case, or that would be anti-soon, which is the opposite. So first, you're just gonna do this L. You know this L, guys. This comes in the beginner's method. So R, U, R prime, U, R, U prime to R prime. That's it, guys. So I will not teach you how to memorize this because I taught you guys. You know that. The next case is the anti-soon case, which is the opposite of the soon. So what do I mean is that you would have a block, cross will solve, one corner will be solved, three corners will be flipped like the soon case, but if you keep it in the right side, that will not face you. If it's like that, keep this one, the solved corner on the right side, but in the back. So like that, and then just do this side, which is R, U to R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. This may look like the double headlight case, guys. This is like the double headlight. So we are just gonna do like the double headlight. We're gonna bring this one out, then bring this one in. But instead of again pushing that out, we're just gonna pair this one in, and that's also O-OLL. So these are the 7 O-OLL cases, guys, and that's it for this video. I'll meet you in my next video. Until then, happy cubing, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. Bye bye.